let's go ahead and continue going then. So this is actually my, let's see, 26th run? Yeah, 26th run. So I have 20 more to go to get to the second super bonus map, which was my goal. Oh, sorry, chat. Give me just 1 second. I gotta go grab one thing real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, chat. Sorry about that. Alright, now we can jump back in. Haley, you can come way back down now. You can come back over here. So yeah, this is my 26th run. So, like I said before, my goal is to get to at least the second super bonus map. And I also have 6.5 million points right now, is where we're at. So, very, 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 very good. Very successful first day of the treasure map, definitely. To finish the first day with 6.5 is pretty awesome. So, I was really happy with that progress. So yeah, I want to get to the second super bonus map just because of the great rewards that are on there. That's always usually like my goal to get there. So that comes out to be, like I was talking yesterday, like 46 runs. So we just got 20 more after this one. But we got 26, or I guess 25 done yesterday. It's going to be easy to get that many done before the end of the event. So I'm not stressing it at all. Usually I finish by like tomorrow, like afternoon. I usually don't play Friday night or Saturday. Very rarely, unless I'm leaving like just a little bit for me where I'm like, it also depends on like your stamina refills and stuff like that, but just going off of like past and stuff like that. I was talking, I forgot to use Soba Mass Vanish there, but again, like I'm not worried, and this is the one we're running into in the on the map, so I know like this brown beard's really weak. Probably this Soba Mask will just KO him with the attack buff, yeah. So I wasn't stressing that like at all. Started the stream a little bit later than we did yesterday, just because I had some stuff I had to just do around the house this morning, but I'm still really excited to be able to actually stream Treasure Cruise. Really, 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 really happy about that. For, like I said, they've been playing since pretty much like the game started, like just about, to be able to like share like my knowledge of the game and just be able to enjoy like my favorite game with like the greater Treasure Cruise community is pretty exciting. So just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna grab me some water. Navigation chart. Hopefully this works. There's an 80% chance. Nice. gained down just a little bit. I saw it was like getting pretty high up there, like the volume when I was talking, so I was just tweaking it just a little bit, just so it wasn't too loud for everybody, because I do see that I'm reaching the yellow on there, so it doesn't seem like there's any issue in that regard. So everything still seems to be good with the volume. Excuse me. You ever gonna lay down, Haley, or are you just gonna just sit here? But yeah, this stream won't be as long as the one yesterday. At the latest, we're gonna stream till 4, but it'll be between like 3:30, 4. Before 4 is I'm gonna end it, but I'm hoping to stream to at least to like 3:30. And I say like hoping just because like it just depends on like my back. It was just killing me earlier this morning and stuff, so we'll see. Like I said, it's been like acting back up again pretty bad, so we'll see. It's not too bad right now at the moment though, so as long as it like keeps doing good, like we'll go. But the latest, just so I can make sure I have like I'm feeling good for like Easter weekend and stuff. The latest I'm gonna streams like till 4, so like a 2-hour stream. I'm excited for next week though to stream Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon one day and SAO another. I know it's been just so hard to start Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon chat just because of like everything we've had going on in SAO. Like I really just wanted to like keep playing it. I still really want to play it, but I know like if I just keep playing SAO, I'll never start Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon because then we're going to go into Fatal Bullet, and I'm not going to want to stop playing Fatal Bullet. I just know. So that's like a funny situation we were in. If I had the capture card and everything while we were doing the last song, we definitely would have already started Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon because, like I said, like last song I just wasn't enjoying as much as Re-Hollow Fragment. Even with Re-Hollow Fragment, I probably would have already started Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon if we had the capture card and the ability to. It's just that Hollow Realization is just so freaking fun. Like I'm loving it. Like I am absolutely like loving playing it. It's just a blast. But I'm like, man, if I keep playing it, like we'll never get Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon started, and I really do want to play it. So yeah, we're definitely gonna start it next week before we play SAO. So we'll start Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon first on the first stream that we do next week. I don't know what day that'll be yet, but we'll do. I know for a fact it won't be Sunday. I know like 2 weeks ago we streamed on Sunday. But I know it's not gonna be this Sunday. Not because it's like Easter Sunday or anything like I would do with my family would be like earlier in the day, but because WrestleMania is this weekend, and so me and my wife will be watching WrestleMania together. So because like me and Morgan are going to be watching WrestleMania, obviously I'm not going to be streaming, but that day, but possibly. Excuse me. If WrestleMania is Sunday, we might stream Monday. That might be the first, so either Monday or like Tuesday. So that'll be pretty fun to do. Let's go ahead and just KO law. I don't need to trigger anything else. Yeah, I'm thinking like we'll start. Gosh, my throat is like killing me from like the pollen and stuff. It's also why the stream won't be as long today, just because of my throat. Sorry, chat. Yeah, WrestleMania. Since it's Sunday, Our first stream next week might be either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. But the first one we're definitely gonna do Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. The second one, uh, we'll go ahead and we'll start or we'll continue like exploring the second area in Hollow Realization because I don't think I can fathom or foresee Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon has having as long of like an introduction and like tutorial like systems dump as Hollow Realization had. Because remember, that's why I was like, we kept pushing back, like starting Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, because I was like, man, I really don't feel like we've gotten to like play the game. I don't think we're going to run into that issue with Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. I think like after the first stream, like okay, we've gone through all the tutorials, we've kind of like gotten into the game now, so that like we don't need to like immediately the next stream like keep playing it because it's like we don't understand like where we're at or we're still getting hit with tutorials. I just don't foresee that happening at all with that game. So because of that, we're definitely going to do the first stream of that, the second stream being SAO, and third stream that we're going to do next week. I'll play by ear. I'll see where we are in relation to those two games, as well as like what my friends are doing. Like if they're planning like anytime is playing like BB tag or something like as a group, like maybe we'll do that, or we'll just see. The third one we're gonna like play by ear. I don't know yet off the top of my head if we're going to do a Kazuna stream or not. It wouldn't be when Kazuna goes live Tuesday night. I know that much. I don't know if like Wednesday after lunch if we'll do a Kazuna stream. We'll see. I'm gonna like think about it. It just depends. We're gonna see. I'm gonna think about that and like I'll figure that out. Excuse me. Sorry there, chat. Um, yeah, we'll see about that. I haven't decided yet on if we're going to do like a Kazuna stream or anything like that. I'm gonna think about it, and obviously, like I'll let y'all know. It just depends because the reason why we would do like a treasure map stream and maybe not a Kazuna stream is a treasure map. It's easier to stream because of like farming it and like stuff like that and like getting like the points and stuff like that. The Kazuna, it's because you can just keep going in treasure map. Back up, Haley. Back up. You can't like sit on my lap like right now. You can't just like keep going in the Kazuna or unless you have like the tickets or like the points stuff like that. Like you have to have like the means to keep doing the Kazuna. With treasure map, you can just keep going, essentially. Just back up, back up, back up. So that can make it like harder to like, I would imagine, to stream Kazuna. I'm begging you, Haley, please just lay down. Just lay right there, lay beside me like you usually do. But you can't sit on my lap right now because of like how my like hip is hurting. You're heavier than you realize. So last night I started using Chopper on stage 2 here, just because damage was starting to get a little tight on the second stage. It wasn't too bad that time, but we are on the bonus map level. Let's see how it looks like the next time when we're not on the bonus map, or the next time that we don't get Monet. We'll see how it is, because I was starting to think like, okay, soon I might need to start switching to 10th anniversary Shanks and use him on stage 2 and get like the slew of like different buffs that he would like give me, because he would actually give me the chain boundary on stage 2 and buff that attack. So Using him on stage 2 would be a lot stronger for us there. Whenever we need to switch. Good girl. Good Haley. I'm glad you finally laid down. You can't pet her too much because she'll jump right back up. Yeah, like, see, we're still, like, we have so much damage on the final stage. Like, I'm not worried about that one, but I'm worried about, like, Vergo's second stage, like, health and stuff like that. Alright, so now we're at 6.7, and we can go ahead and jump back in. You alright? You making a lot of noise and doing a lot over there. Alright, just seeing like how close we were to level up. Not very close because I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see what it was when we beat Vergo. So we're 4 away from the stamina refill. Hopefully we'll get it. We only have a 3 and a 5, so hopefully we'll just get it in general. 3. We could try for the one over there, but well, no, I'd only do that if we rolled more because we could potentially roll a 1. So we'll see, and we at least got the treasure bird, so we don't really need to like go the other way because there's no guarantee we would land on that anyway. It does switch there, so we could get bond clay easier, but I would just go look for one. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now we can go ahead and jump in versus Monet. Yeah, I was very happy with how far we got. Oh, also chat, I just realized sound was off in Treasure Cruise. I just cut it on there. Sorry about that. Didn't even realize the game audio was off. That was my bad, chat. So it should be like picking it up now. If it was before, that's cool. I had my phone like muted or my notification sounds off, and I just realized like, wait, I think only my mic is showing audio. So if it was playing, like, that's cool. Maybe I just didn't notice it, but because obviously like I'm not hearing it myself. It's not playing out loud, and I don't have on my headphones, but I'm glad it is like being picked up now at least. So Rogers EX, Buggy, and now Rayleigh Gabon. Can't remember how our damage was on this stage because I was thinking about possibly swapping that VV support for like a different like color affinity support. I'm gonna look at it and like see. So we need to do who should we tap last with them? Probably Zoro, because he's the only one like that's getting that color affinity. That's what I was thinking about, like changing. Because I'm sure there's probably some kind of like slasher color affinity support booster I could put on them instead. And then we'll just do Roger. Zoro for the threshold. Luffy. And yeah, we're still like destroying the boss like easily. This is a funny cat, chat. She's so like temperamental and stuff like that. Glad she finally like calmed down. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Definitely see like what other like options we have for a color affinity support there. Cause like maybe if we can get like a slasher support or a, I mean hell even like a psi support, that would help a lot. And I forgot we can also swap because we're like having no issues on the final stage, I might try switching Rayleigh and Gabon to whichever one that they're starting with now, swap them to like the other one. Let me go like check and see real quick before we like keep jumping into it. First, let's see if there's a better like color affinity support we can drop on them. Not really. Dex characters, Cerebral. Dex characters, yeah. There's not like a better like color affinity we can put on them. And yeah, I didn't think there was gonna be one buggy, but it was worth it to like check and see. I guess with that in mind, what we could do then instead, yeah, we can switch from like Gabon to Rayleigh just to get like more damage there, and then that way he would get two characters would get color affinity. So because I'm not worried about the damage at the end really. Like we're running into no issues there like at the end stage, so I think we'll like go like this, son. Unless like anything changes there towards the end, but we'll see how that does. So now Nim and Zora will both get color affinity for that stage. Alright, Haley? Don't know, like, we should save, like, Roger for, like, later in the chain then? Oh yeah, just super swap it. I guess we'll, like, look at it and see, like, once we get back to that stage. Next time we fight Monet, maybe we'll, like, check it out and see, like, what some of our options are and stuff like that. Go ahead and trigger S-Bear, Usopp, Atlas, Sanji, and Lucci, and we'll just go ahead and KO. I was getting ready for the stream. I was watching Toski's new video breaking down the Kazuna badge, but I didn't finish it. I didn't get to see the breakdown Cobra or the 6+ Vivi Rebecca. But the Sabo and Bonnie was interesting. I think like they could be better. Like they're not like a needed unit and stuff like that. But what was interesting about them? Well, I guess the first thing I thought was interesting about them is I do like the idea of a Sabo and Bonnie character. That was kind of cool to me. Like as a fan, like Bonnie, I think that was pretty cool for her to have like a dual unit like Sabo like that. That with Sabo, I think that was pretty cool. I think it definitely does add to like there's probably going to be like a new like Kuma legend coming soon, maybe for the 11th anniversary. I guess we'll have to like wait and see, but I think that definitely does like make it like possible that we're probably going to get a new Kuma legend. Which, if so, like I hope he's like really good. Like that's all I gotta say. Like I just hope he's like really good. I think like with Kuma and considering like the abilities that he has and stuff, this might sound crazy, chat, because of like how focused like the game is for like really strong characters having like EX supers or super class super type, but specifically EX if they're gonna be like really like top tier. I think it would be kind of cool with like Kuma if they made some kind of like captain action like that's just specifically like for him, like a brand new captain action. I think they could easily like come up with something that like fits his character and like design that would be like really cool and really fun. So I think that's like a cool idea, but we'll have to like wait and see. Like obviously, like I think the chances that are really low. I don't think the chances are low of like a new Kuma legend possibly for the 11th anniversary, but I think the chances are low of it having like captain action. I just personally think like that would be like a fun, really cool thing to do. I'm going to change my support on Soba Mask here just to make it easier for us to get like even more damage. Let's clear like our support filter. I'm going to throw on the Nani support or the Onani support to reduce the enemy's defense to 0 just for some free extra damage. We'll see how like it looks with still only using the 2 specials that we are using. But like I said, I'm not really worried about the health that we have on that stage to be able to trigger Blackbeard and Bonnie also. So we'll just see that. If it saves me from having to do those 2 specials for a while, then I'll use them. And as you can see here, since yesterday, I did Super Evolve Monet on this team. So on the other team, the one versus Caesar, I've replaced Zorojoro with the unevolved Monet just for some more points, since I saved an extra one. And because like I was mentioning in PKA, they give you enough to get one like fully like all its potential abilities and one extra one, and it's good to keep that extra one for the treasure map. So after you super evolve at 3 million, you can have another like I think it's like a 1.4 like points booster. Like why not? It just makes it easier just to like get through your like treasure map faster and like get more points. And even after you get past the 10 million, it'll like help with your like ranking and stuff like that. So definitely like easy, like good call there. And my throat is like killing me, chat. I'm about to go see like if we have any like cough drops or stuff like that. Grab some more water before the next fight. Oops. Okay, Haley, you didn't need to run. He just got settled and now she's running. Yeah, this is the team with the non-evolved, or the non-super evolved Monet. And then she almost fell like getting in the window. Okay. So she got up to like, that's how like fast she got up. She was tired enough that she like almost fell like jumping in the window. That's why I like this Monet that y'all saw on this team was level 1 with like no sockets or no potential abilities. Just because like they're not needed. Like there's no need to invest like anything in the character when I'm only using them for points for this treasure map. But then afterwards, like I would never use this Monet again, like because I have the super evolved one. If I ever needed the character, I'm going to use the better version of it. don't know if I've ever used that Inaru other than for support, unfortunately. It's like I said yesterday, he should have been a TM legend. He shouldn't have been like a rare recruit with like super tight PG. He should have been like a legend so that he could be boosted every treasure map. Then I probably would have used him. Like I said, I can't even remember what his special does. I think like, yeah, it's something to do with like paralysis removal. I think like maybe he had like something in his kit was about removing paralysis, and I think like maybe end of turn damage. I don't know. I'd have to specifically like go look and see again. But like I said, they cycle TM TM rare recruits to be like boosted. Like maybe that Inner will be boosted sometime in the future, so that I can actually use him in a treasure map. Because I didn't get him on the TM that he came out, the banner that he came out with. That's fine. Send that friend request. I didn't mean to do that, but I didn't realize the person that we teamed up with was a guest and not on our friends list. I didn't mean to do that, obviously, for the less points, but I only wanted to use a guest if it was like my own for like situations like this where like no one else is using this character because they're non-boosted, or we ran out of like friends that were using that character this time, and I don't want to just close the game and reset it to try and like find others. So this is going to be a 1.2 boost, not a 1.5. So like I was saying, let's see how the damage is on this one, in case like we need to start thinking about switching to Shanks soon instead of Chopper. Special for Sabo and then his EX. I'll just do that just for some, like I said, the extra damage if needed. Not too bad. Like we're still not even having to tap on Chopper, so we'll keep him there for now. Once it gets to the point where I'm like having to tap on Chopper, then I'm gonna be like, okay, now this is getting a little iffy. But before that point, I think we're fine, like sticking with what we got. I do love the synergy of like this team, like composition with like Morley and Karasu, Zoro, and Nami Carrot. Very, very, very like cool. Like I said, it's kind of like funny looking, like this team just in general. But when you actually like get them together, like and see what they do, the team works together like really, really, really well. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is like I said, my favorite thing about it is just the interesting like team compositions and like the team building aspect of it. It's just treasure map is like the peak like Treasure Cruise like game mode, and for that aspect in my opinion. Looks like we were at the navigation level 46. That's good to like finally like. Today we had that 1C chart work, but yesterday more so like, yeah, it was like after the stream I really started getting some C charts like going my way, so I was pretty happy about that. I haven't even been paying attention to like my stamina and stuff like that, but hey, it's fun, just enjoying playing. Monet again. This time I'll remember to pull the Bon Clay like the right way. And cool, there's one more friend cabin for it. So we'll see, like, this should be easier this time because of us swapping Rayleigh and Gabon like that, so we'll see like how they do. Because like I said, like, it didn't matter which one was there first, they were both going to get like the buff. I mean, not the buff, the like cooldowns and everything, so we'll see. Alright, we'll go ahead and use Roger's EX here. And now, Super Switch. Blazing Gabon. How many turns are we binded, by the way? I'm just wondering. I'm thinking about, like, possibly, like, if we need, we could change Buggy out for someone that's going to give us more damage also. Like, I didn't think about that. That's definitely something to like think about. Just on Clay and then the chain lock. Oh man, their special doesn't buff their attack. It's for attack boost like after. Interesting. Okay. Because it's like an overrideable one. Well, that kind of sucks. But again, like, because their Super Switch removes Bind by 4 turns. I'm gonna have to see like how many turns we're bound by, because I know Buggy removes 7 turns of it. Because we could potentially like easily find a support or something to remove like 2 more turns. The Super Switch removes 4 of it. We'll see like what we can get going in that regards, chat. We'll see. Again, like, if the damage gets, like, tighter and stuff. That was, better, though, because, like, they did have that color affinity boost, so we'll take that. Now, let's see if that has, like, I'm sure it won't, but we'll see if that has any impact to the damage we're getting on the final stage. Because I'm thinking, like, if we have to replace Buggy, we could easily get another Psy Slasher that will just give us, like, more damage there that will be good for Roger. Like, there's a slew of, like, Psy Slasher Shanks and stuff like that, so it's, it would be, like, an easy swap. Yeah, but it's, and we're not having our damage like compromised at all in the final stage. So we'll see. We'll see. It's something to like think about. It just depends on like how many turns of like bind are we inflicted with. Because with their Super Switch like and stuff, we might not need like Zoro like that, or not Zoro. We might not need like Buggy like that. If he's just there for like the bind removal and stuff like that. I don't think there's like anybody else, unfortunately, that we could really use that was on the boosted list to triggers Roger's thing. His EX, I might be tripping though. I would just have to like look and see. I just don't remember seeing like really anybody else, unfortunately. And we're 3 away from that, so fingers crossed this works. It was only a 30% chance. Hey, but we got 3 anyway, so cool. So we can go ahead and get this stamina refill. Nice. Nice, this will help. This should get us, like, well past. Yeah, I was about to say, definitely past, like, 7.5 million. Awesome. So we'll go ahead now, and I just want to look at like one thing on this stage. How many turns of bind was that? 9 turns of bind. So yeah, you would need to remove 2 more turns of it because you would need to remove 2 more turns of it because of the help me out here, chat. The sockets. So I just want to like look and see real quick. Where's bind? Oh no, not enemy effect. Stats effect recovery. Duh, that's what I'm looking for. Whitey Bay won't work for us. Super Zoro. You have to use the special. Nothing there. Launches a special to boost attack. I'm not really like using that. Inflicted with bind stats from an enemy reduces it by 2 turns. Yeah, but then we lose that ace for the final stage, funny enough. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm thinking like, if we need, we could replace like Buggy for someone else. Actually, you know what, chat? What if we did this? What if we swap these two? I want to try this next time. What if we swap these two? Let's remove the ace support. Let's just swap it like with this one. And let's do this. This would do like the exact same thing. We can keep Buggy on there for points for now, and then whenever we need, it would be free that we could just replace Buggy. So we would lose like a little bit of the chain multiplier buff, but like not a lot. Yeah, it was going from like a 0.7 to a 0.5. So let's see like how this is first. I'm thinking again, like if damage ever gets tight, like while I'm on my way trying to get that second bonus map, we could just replace Buggy with like Psy Shanks or something, just to give us more damage. Maybe like V2 Odin even, like he would still proc Roger's thing. Just like any that gives like an attack buff or something would probably be the best for us. But we'll see. I'm thinking like V2 Odin because he's also like, if I'm not mistaken, he's Free Spirit Slasher and Psy. I can't remember if he gives an attack buff or not, but he would be good because what he would do is he would get that from Vivi's support, the color affinity. So that would help too. Either way, we're not having to worry about it now. It's like we have a backup plan though, so. And I'm thinking Odin instead of like Shanks, just for the fact that literally like I haven't used Odin, V2 Odin in like normal content in so long, so it would be kind of fun to like do that. Just to like see and stuff like that. Go ahead and trigger these real quick. And now so the fight after this, when we get to the Sova Mask fight, I'm definitely going to trigger the other specials. Just so we don't have to worry about like that damage like that. This one like is still like no problem, like we're cooking on it, but we'll go ahead and like use Blackbeard and like Bonnie just to get the better like buffs there. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the first one we're doing with the Nami support too, so we're going to get some more damage out of that by turning the enemy's defense to like 0. And those running there. Yeah, I'm assuming my throat hurts like this because of like the pollen. Like, it's just so terrible, terrible, terrible here. It's awful. Like I'm literally thinking about like starting to wear like a mask like when I have to go out to do like errands now, because it's terrible. I hate it, man. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, our health is max right now. What was Jinbei's like thing? If your health was max, sets it at 3. And what was Blackbeard's? Who's gonna get the better chain boundary? If you land 2 perfect strikes, okay, yeah, if you're... There's power, it's the same thing, so like... It's just Jinbei you have to be like a max health. Which, I mean, you are before you launch this one, but like, it's no biggie. Like, they're both gonna give us the same like thing. This way we can just get like our attack buff. And if I use the other Soba Mask, this will buff like... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, this will buff our attack, right? So that was like easy. Like, yeah, now our damage is like way safer. Just like we thought it would be, so I'm... Might as well just keep doing that like every time. At this stage though, we don't have anything to worry about, and I just don't foresee us ever having to worry. It's just so funny like how strong like Buggy like makes your driven teams by giving that weakening, or not weakening, increased like weakness ability thing, like whatever, like I don't know how they say it, because I know there's weakened status, but class advantageous, that's what I'm trying to say. It's funny like how strong like the class advantageous is in general. Obviously like it's dependent on if the enemy's weak to that class, but when they are, then for him to give you territory also, dude, it's nasty. And he gets resistance down too, I forgot. So like, what he does for your driven teams is just ridiculous, dude. Like, Buggy's sick. And it's definitely cool that he is super class and not super type. So that way, like, if you want the class advantageous buff and the territory, like, you don't have to worry about like them specifically being a dex enemy, because he's gonna like buff your crews, like buff like the class, I mean, so it's pretty sick. I really love the way they made Buggy. So we are, oops, now Caesar, and we're getting close to the 8 million. I'm hoping like, I'm so hoping like with these TM tickets, like I need like the unit that I want the most that I don't have out of the limited tickets is Dorian Broggy. Like, I want Dorian Broggy like so freaking bad. Like, God, I really want Dorian Broggy. It sucks. Like I haven't got them yet. So fingers crossed as we get like these limited tickets, like just really hoping like get lucky enough to get them. I know like one of my tickets yesterday I got like Oiron Olin. Yeah, Olin the Oiron. I got that Big Mom. And I got another copy of Sai Momonosuke, but I've already maxed his Super Tandem, so I'm just trying to get him to level like 150, but fingers crossed, man, we can get Dorian Broggy, finally. I can't remember if Dorian Broggy had like a premium like skill. Like I can't remember if they had like Final Tap or Super Tandem or anything like that. Because I don't have them, so when I see team comps that like suggest using them, obviously like I look for a replacement or whatever. But I definitely want to get them. They're super cool. Let's go ahead and activate Carrot. We're good to go. I just want to see here. Does she give? No, you have to have 6 Slasher or 6 Driven to get the chain multiplicative buff. Okay, I wanted to see, like, I didn't know if it was limited to, like, just your captain. Because I wanted to see, like, am I able to trigger that or no? Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway. I forgot I have chain lock from Izu Endo Kiku at 3.5, so no, I wouldn't need, like, there'd be no reason to get that. But she did do the minus 20 resistance down for slashers, so Monet like would give us in that regard like a 20% damage buff. Since we have 5 slashers on the team, like that's pretty cool. Alright, so fighting Vergo again. So we know we're gonna need Sabo. Yeah, that's Sabo and Bonnie, like, I just don't see why you would really ever use them in regards to, like, over this Sabo. Specifically, like, them having the class advantageous effect in their final tap versus, like, him applying this great class advantageous effect in general, so like everybody would get it, like even from the first tap. And I think Totsuki made a great point about, like, you know, if you have a rush character, whether they go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, because you can't get the final tap if you're using a rush character class, it wouldn't, that class advantageous effect like doesn't matter, like it only affects them. So it's kind of like, well, it's not kind of, it is like pointless really, like when you think about it, like yeah, it's just, I just don't understand, like, it's very interesting. I don't think the character was bad, I just definitely think like it was kind of like whatever, like yeah, it had like, it definitely needed utility in its like captain ability, but it was just a very like whatever unit. Like just reading like the information for it, it's kind of like okay. Definitely the 95% damage reduction though is pretty cool though. To like, was pretty cool to be able to combine with like Oiron Yamato. I think that would be pretty sick, because I really like Oiron Yamato a lot. She's an awesome character. Super good. I would go as far as say like invaluable. Like Oiron Yamato's like badass. Yeah, we'll play it by ear next week though, to definitely see like if we stream Kazuna or stuff like that. It just depends because of of like what I was saying, like Kazuna and Kazuna and like Treasure Map, just the way those game modes are like structured. Like Treasure Map is like it's perfect to stream. Kazuna, like, not really like so much. I just feel like the other game modes, like, they're kind of harder to stream. Like PKA, like, you can like the first day or whenever like you're running through like all your stamina ones. But it's like really like you would only like want to do that like if you had the boosted units. Like, yeah, I guess you could still stream like if just like chatting or stuff like that. If you're like just using as many boosted units as you can, but not the new units, just to like farm the lower levels where it's like easy just to get like your turtles, like just to chat, because it's mainly just like clicking and like auto. But it's not like doing that, it's not like there's not much like gameplay is what I'm trying to say. Like, and then Kazuna, like, it just depends on like you could get to a point where it's definitely like, okay, well, now we're stopped, like we can't like do anything. I mean, that could happen with Treasure Map too, though, like if you run out of stamina or stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just like I'll think about it and I'll like see. And like I said, obviously, like I'll keep y'all updated chat on like if we're gonna like, well, I'll keep you updated chat on like any of my streams, but I'll just definitely let y'all know like if I decide like, okay, you know what, Wednesday, like, yeah, we are gonna stream Kazuna or something like that. So we'll see. I'm definitely not like just ruling it out though. It's definitely not like out of the question. It's just like maybe, maybe not. Like, we'll see. Definitely like will be streaming though every single treasure map though, absolutely. Okay, so this is the first time fighting Monet with this change here, so we'll see how this does. So my thinking is we do like this here. First, let's do Roger's thing first. Now we can super switch. Then if we do Bond Clay... Oh, wait. Super switch, then Rayleigh Gabon. Now if we do Bond Clay first... we can then, we get his base attack buff, which is better than the one we would have got with Buggy. And what else does Buggy do if Captain's driven, so we're not getting that at all. Driven resistant. Well, he's the only driven character, so like that's all we're getting with this one. We might as well just go ahead and use it now just to like buff his attack, like why not? That definitely made a difference having like the greater... Well, it's not even that it's... Yes, it is a greater base attack buff than Buggy's, I think. I might be wrong. I might be wrong in that regard. But it's the fact that the base attack buff is applied to everyone, where Buggy's was only applied to like driven characters. So he was the only one getting the base attack buff. So it's like, just didn't matter. And see, now we still have a chain additive buff, though, from Dopey, so... Yeah, I like using it that way. I think that was a better like structure of like using our like specials and stuff like that. Alright, cool. Cool. I still think, I guess we should go for like Roger first, so that way we can get his chain buff, or not his chain buff, sorry, his super tandem. And then we'll just see like if we need to like, instead of like do Bond Clay as like Psy, maybe do them as like Dex. We'll see. I just don't think so because we're having like mainly problems on like the mini boss stages, trying to make sure like we're generating enough damage. Yeah, since that's gonna go past that stamina refill, let's go over here. We can try and like see if we can get the next stamina refill one right past like Rock and Scotch. So we'll see. Grab some water. Alright, cool. This is one that we're running into in the middle of the map again. I'm not like worried about the damage, so I'm just gonna activate S-Bear and then we might just KO him with this. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like since he was the one like in the middle of the map, we didn't like get to the end to like challenge him. Challenge them, I guess you would say, yeah, since it's like both their brothers. Alright, so hopefully we'll get a 4 here. We'll see. 5. So that'll take us to a treasure chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll take us to a card. No, I'll go this way. Just because, like, we could potentially get to the next stage quicker. Like, we'll see. For, like, a stamina refill, like, earlier on. Like, if I go that way, it'd take, like, more rolls anyway, so... no biggie. I mean, hey, a C chart was this way, so fingers crossed. Or failure. Force, we're gonna land on that rainbow chest. I thought the, what's it called, was yesterday, the 11th anniversary. Not the 11th anniversary update, the version 15 update, like, news thing, but that wasn't yesterday, so I'm assuming then, I can't remember then, I really thought the date was yesterday for it, so I'm assuming then it's Friday, or unless it's today. I know they usually do stuff on, like, Thursdays, but I swear, I thought the date said, like, 16, and when it wasn't yesterday, I was like, okay, maybe instead of a 6, maybe it was an 8. Maybe I just like missed that loop like there. But I don't know, maybe it's tonight. We'll see. Like either way, like I'm excited to like hear what information it is. I just hope like one of the things that I think would be just great to do like for a big version update is, my god, fix the like shipyard, like leveling up your ships. It is just so, y'all know, chat, it's just mind-numbing. It is just, they need to really like, at a minimum, I would say at a minimum, increase the odds of like getting 5-star mods tier ship at a minimum. What they also should do, and I don't think this would be too hard or like break the game or anything like that, what I think they should do is, right now they do it where it's like you level your ship up, okay, now you're guaranteed 1 4-star mod, now you're guaranteed like 2 4-star mods or something like that, or 3, and then it's like now you're guaranteed like 2 4-star mods and 1 5-star mod. Just do it to the point to where, if you're going to do it that way, like, yes, it is annoying and it takes like so much freaking cola and like berries that it's ridiculous. But if you're gonna do that, do it the whole way. Like, do it all the way to guaranteed, like, now there's 2 5-star mods you can get. Now there's 3 5-star mods you can get. Just so, like, at a point, like, we're finally damn guaranteed the, like, level 12 ship with, like, all 5-star mods. I don't think that would, like, break the game or anything like that. Like, it's just crazy that, like, it's very frustrating, chat. Like, it just doesn't make like any sense. I don't think we really need these Wano slots because of like getting like the like G slots thing. So like, what if we just like, you know, from now on we just use Izo, Kiku, we wave clear here. That way it carries the chain boundary over. Like, let's see like how like this does for our team. Like, I'm sure it's not going to affect the damage at all because we're KO and Caesar so freaking fast. Go ahead and activate first bond clay. What was her thing in if your captain is driven, or am I tripping? Oh, no. I forgot. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was if your captain was like needed to be like driven or something like that. No, but it was you had to have either all driven or all slasher, something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, now we can get the super type. And again, I'm sure this is going to make like no impact to like our damage, I'm sure. Yeah, like again, we're taking them out so fast. It's like we're not even like, because like I was channeling my damage to where like in theory, all right, I'll use like the 2 bond clays last because they have the Wano slots, but it's like we're not even like getting anywhere near where it's like then like we're having to use our last 2 taps anyway. So why not get like the free like wave clear with Izo and Okiku? Alright, Vergo. Go ahead and grab Sabo. This was the first time like I've ever like really kept track of like how far away I was from super bonus maps. Usually like, yes, I always go to like the second one, but usually like I'll see like, is that gonna pop up now? Like saying like 4 away from the super bonus map, and then I'd see it pop up that you're 4 away from the bonus map, and I would just be like, damn, it's further away. But like this is the first time I'm actually like keeping account of it and like figuring it out, so I know exactly like, okay, how much I have left and like stuff like that, to make it easier too for like when I'm running out of stamina to like figure out what to do and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and proc Sabo. Chopper's next. And we're just going to attack with the non-boosted units first. So yeah, we're still not even having a tap with Chopper, so I still think that that's a good call for like using the resistance down though there for when we do need it, because we're not needing on the final stage at all. And it's going to make it like easier, I guess you'd say, for like the muscle memory too, for like when I do need to replace him with Shanks, to know to use Shanks on that stage. And if you didn't see my breakdown video, chat, or the stream yesterday, what I was saying was when the damage gets tight on this team, you want to replace that chopper with 10th Anniversary Shanks, since he's Cerebral, Psi, so he gets the buff from being Cerebral, enemies weak to Cerebral, you get the type advantage from being Psi, but also because the last line of his special is like really important in how it multiplies your attack buff, so that like weak like 1.1 attack buff that Vergo gives you, you can multiply it. I think it's like a 1.5 multiplying of it, so it's still not going to be like a huge like attack buff like you would get from like your own specials or something, but it's better than like what you have. So that's why like I would recommend like replacing Chopper with Shanks on that team specifically. And the cool thing about him being actually, I can't remember now if he was. Yeah, he was. I know he's Cerebral. I'm pretty sure he was Slasher, not Free Spirit. Either way, the cool thing about him being whichever those two he is, either Slasher or Free Spirit, is he'll get that tap timing bonus too from Zoro also, so you'll get a little bit of extra like chain damage there too. So 5. Go this way for right now. You have a 1 and a 5. Not guaranteed, but chance to get them. See how we do on these rolls. So how far away are we from that stamina refill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50% chance. Let's see if this works. Nice. Okay, cool. So we want to go this way, and then this way. Awesome. We didn't get Monet this time, so we'll definitely get a good look at like now, since we didn't get Monet, we can actually get a good gauge of what Chopper's damage is, since we don't have the extra buff. And yeah, depending on how this looks now, seeing it this time, I might go ahead and switch him to Shanks, just to be better like safe than sorry. I guess, well, I would want to switch him to Shanks then the next time that we don't have Monet. I didn't, because there's no reason like why we're having like the boost from her if we still are like doing enough damage. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. And we don't get that health buff from not having Monet, but it's no biggie. It's still plenty to use like the 4 specials we would need. 4 or 5 specials if you want to use Soba Mask again, but it's not going to be needed here at all since we have the Onami support. And not even because we have the Onami support, just because like we ran into him on like the map, so he's just weaker in general. Yeah, the Onami support was like secondary, like we didn't even need to like worry about that in that like situation. Pretty cool, land on treasure spot. Or at least I think we did. As I said that, I realized like, did we or did we just pass it? Like, because I know it does like the level increases regardless, but I can't remember. Alright, we'll go ahead and wave clear the next stage with Uchikaku. And then we'll go ahead and trigger S-Bear first. And I love using this, like, this Memories Usopp. He's one of the best Memories characters I know. I know the memory characters in general aren't a lot to write home about, but Usopp, Jinbei, Robin, Brooke, and Frankie, I think are all way above the best. Like out of the other ones, like definitely like. And this isn't counting like PvP because I know Sanji's like really good for PvP, but I can't even like remember what Chopper and like Nami do. But you know, Brooke removing silence is great. Frankie preventing like blowaway is great. Usopp adding like target mark status is great. I can't remember what Jinbei did. I remember using him last month in a super boss fight though. I can't remember what he did, but Jinbei isn't bad. Robin's good for her like increased damage effect and like whatever else she is. I just remember Robin having like a good kit. I just can't remember what was all she did other than like increased damage taken. There he comes Law. So, and about to be in a second, here goes Law. It is funny like how easy this team is with Buggy. It just made like the super evolution of Dofi like that's recommended just look like so stupid. Like I really do like that Dofi in general. I'm not talking about the super evolution one because like obviously since he's like paywalled. I like that Dofi in general. I still use him like occasionally, like for teams. He's great for like hybriding with Blackbeard that bypasses defensive effects. I love using since he's strength driven, and just his like removing special bind for 10 turns in his captain ability. It's just it is definitely very valuable for like driven teams. So I am like glad he's getting a super evolution, and I did think the super evolutions kit was good. Not good enough to be paywalled, although I don't know what damn super evolution is good enough to be paywalled. I just wish they just didn't do that crap anyway. It's just so stupid. For like for how long it takes until we get those characters, like it's ridiculous. Like it's a stupid practice. Like I feel like they're like gaining like nothing when they do that. It's just like just doing it just for the sake of like doing it. I feel like I just don't I don't get why they do it. It's just dumb. I know it's a big point of contention for a lot of Treasure Cruise players, but it's just stupid paywalling a character like that. Cause damn, like, when are we finally getting the waifu unit skulls? And then what sucks, like, well, it's a good thing, but it's also like a bad thing. I do like that the waifu unit is a side evolution, but it's a bad thing too because since that's a anniversary exclusive legend, like it's hard to get multiple copies of that character, and I only have one. I've only ever pulled one of that character. And I know other people, you know, maybe in the same boat, or they could have potentially like, you know, not have the character like in general, just because of it being an anniversary legend. So it kind of sucks in that way. Like, I do like side evolutions a lot, but in this case, it's just kind of like it just like makes you feel bad, chat, because you're like, this is a really like hard to get a hold of unit, like multiple copies of, to get at least 2 for like the int one and the strength one, especially since like it's not just a type side evolution, it's a class one too, because like it goes from like being like free spirit striker focused unit to cerebral free spirit. I know cerebral definitely, I know it like replaces striker like for cerebral, but I can't remember like if it's still free spirit or not. So it's interesting like to see like maybe like for the 11th anniversary, because I'm assuming like soon we got to be getting the Skull Swords. I would think. It seems like since it's an anniversary exclusive legend, like it makes sense to get the skulls around the anniversary like events. So like doing that, I would just hope like maybe during the banner, maybe they're like more rate boosted, if that makes sense. Like a higher chance to get the waifu unit, or maybe like nah, they wouldn't do that. I was about to say maybe a panel mission just so you could get like 1 copy of one, but I doubt they would do that. I definitely think like we are going to get like some kind of panel mission for the anniversary, but we're not going to get we're not going to get like a unit like that for free. I know we got Super Tatum Luffy before, and that was badass. Like that, like they were giving that unit away, but I just don't foresee like them doing a panel mission where we would get like the waifu unit or something. So that way you would have the one and then the Super Evolution one. We'll see. If they prove me wrong on that, that would be awesome. That'd be great. But we'll see. But I definitely think a panel mission is coming for the anniversary. One thing I could see them maybe doing is I could see them possibly doing a panel mission again. That's like maybe not solely like Rumble focused, but doing a panel mission again with a Rumble legend. And I could specifically see like, since the anniversary is going to be like Egghead themed, they showed, I could see them doing a panel mission and like the reward for it, like the big reward at the end being the Rumble legend Kizaru. Because he's like a really old like PvP unit now, so I could see like that being kind of cool, like that Dex Kizaru. That would be pretty cool. He is a Rumble legend, right? He's got to be. I don't think he's a Kazuna legend. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. As I'm saying that, like I started thinking like, is he a Kazuna legend? But no, I'm pretty sure he's a Rumble legend. Yeah. They should like that would be cool for like how old of a unit he is. If like they did like a panel mission like for him, I think that would be sick. Yeah, he is a Rumble legend because there's those Rumble legend Kuzan and Sakazuki. So yeah. There's a Rumble legend Kuzan and Sakazuki that got the Super Evolutions, but he doesn't have one. He doesn't have a Super Evolution, and he has that like big moment in Egghead, the big fight against like Luffy. He could potentially be the next character like legend we get for free from PvP to then get a Super Evolve during the Kazuna. I could see that because of the connection like with Egghead and, you know, like I said, the other 2 admirals, like they had their super evolutions for their Rumble Legends. Like, so that's possible. I could potentially see that. Like, I think that would be kind of cool if they did it either way. Maybe instead of a panel mission, maybe he was just a Rumble character, or not the Rumble character, the character we would get for playing Pirate Rumble, like after this season. I think that would be pretty cool. Just like an idea, just kind of like spitballing some stuff like coming up for the possible like ideas for anniversary. Definitely though, for anniversary, like I said yesterday while I was talking about the unit, like I really want like the most to be super evolved, but I feel like with how they've paywalled like characters in the past, I feel like this would be a character like potentially they would like paywall because of like the hype of it, and that's Luffy Law. Like, man, I really want them super evolved. Like, they're just good. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like, when they came out, they were so freaking good. They were one of the best characters in the game, in my opinion. They were a blast to use. It was cool, like, having the slightly different effects, like if you're Luffy or Law, when you use your special, I mean, like that. They were just awesome, like, super fun to use. I would love for them to, like, get a super evolution. They really need it. I almost forgot, like, I was looking at this, like, why is Zora over there? I forgot, like, we moved him, like, for these reasons here. Alright, let's go ahead and... It was Roger first. Alright, I do remember that. Then we did the super switch to remove, like, the bind. Then there's special, and then we got the orb buff. We get the color affinity. And then we do bond clay. So that way, yeah, now we get the... Oh no, he needs to stay Psy. We get the base attack buff for everybody. And then, like we said, Buggy's literally... He's whatever now, like... His special doesn't, like, affect our damage output or anything. Except literally only on him, because it only gives him resistance. Alright, from here, we can go ahead and... Oh yeah, I forgot he gives us that little bit of a chain additive buff. Awesome. Easy. The cool thing about that final stage is even though, like, Monet is weak to slashers, now if we, like, final tap with Luffy instead, what we're gonna get is, wait, hang on 1 second, let me, like, do this. I was like, wait, let me, like, think about what I'm, like, looking at right now. If we final tap with Luffy there, all of Roger's buffs, like, are, like, rainbow buffs. They fit, like, everybody on the team, and Roger and Bon Clay are both rainbow captains, so even though, like, he doesn't have, like, super types, or even though he doesn't have either of the super types or either of the super classes, he can still do, like, good damage just for the fact that he will be getting attack, orb, and color affinity buff of 2.75 for all of them, so we'll just, we'll start, like, saving Luffy to attack last. Awesome, we got 9 million points. We'll put on these slingshots when we get to the next stage. So where we're at now, after this stage, we have 15 to go. So easy for the next like 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and like the whole rest of the day. But there's a chance I could finish treasure map today. If not, definitely tomorrow. I don't foresee myself having to play the treasure map on Saturday, or where like my goal is. So we'll see. We ran into Brownbeard on the map again, so we know he's going to be like nothing easy to beat. Just go ahead and proc this. Let's remove that super burn. I just realized that was super burn, not like regular burn. Easy. Leg kitchen. Just checking the time we've been like streaming. Like I said, at most we're gonna go like 30 more minutes to like 4 to stream, so I don't foresee us probably stopping before 4, just because like we've been getting the stamina refills and stuff. We have so much right now. There's no way we're gonna burn through all the stamina in like 30 minutes. So nice. So we got that for the next time, or for the next map also. Cool. Awesome. We're landing on the big treasure chest too. Has anyone ever, in all these treasure maps that they've like changed it to this, like where you're moving around the field, has anybody yet got a alternating an alternate pin? Like, I know they said like it was on there, but like the chances were real low. Like, dude, how damn low are they? Has anybody ever gotten one yet? Because I remember like the first treasure map, like nobody got one at all. And it was like that for, I saw that for the first couple, but I feel like I haven't heard anybody mention that anymore, because I think like everybody just assumes like they're in there, but the chance is probably set to like 0 in the like the game's data or something like that, because like nobody got one. I don't know, I guess we'll have to like see and stuff like that, like maybe ask like in the Discord or something, trying to see like does anybody like know, has anybody ever seen if one of these has been gotten? But it's funny, like yeah, like nobody ever got like an alternate pin that I know of. I don't think I've ever seen like it be like done. Go ahead and like we'll proc these now. And yeah, we don't need to do this switch effect, we just need to do this. We're cooking right now, chat. We're definitely like easily like getting through this. I thought that when like we were doing the team comps and like the breakdowns, I even said like I thought this was an easy treasure map to like build for. It was just very exciting, like to get those new units from the Egghead banner, and get to use 3 out of the 4. I'm sure the next treasure map, like I'll get to use Stussy, but hell, I'll probably get to use her during the Kazuna. Because I feel like during Kazuna, they love to use, like, bleed effect during Kazuna. I feel like. So I'm sure I'll get to use her then. shit, I might get to use Buggy during the Kazuna because I feel like they love using like Bleed and Pain during Kazuna. I feel like those are like Kazuna debuffs. Don't get like tired, chat. I am freaking beat. Yeah, you get so tired, man, when you're like when you don't feel good. Like I said, my throat being sore from this pollen, and like my back bothering me. I feel like exhausted, chat. Like my god. Wait, did I miss something? Why didn't I get these buffs? I must not have been paying attention. Yeah. There you go. So I didn't get like the extra buffs from like Croc and Mihawk. I did them in the wrong order. So just because of that, like I'll just throw Monet's on there just for the hell of it. Just to get like a little chain buff there. I did it in the wrong order, I guess, because I was yawning. So now we'll trigger, then we'll go fight Caesar. Trying to get through these before my stamina hits 100 because it's at like the 97 now. So that way we can like jump into the next one beforehand. So we don't miss like even like a minute of like getting stamina like built back, or y'all get what I'm saying. I was gonna say, wait, that's not who I'm trying to use. I'm trying to use Izo and Okiku. Damn, I can't stop yawning, guys. Sorry about that. Your boy's beat. I'm very excited though, very happy about yesterday's stream though, the like success of it, the first like time getting to stream OPTC. I think that was like really cool and exciting. Has me very like excited for more streams. That's why, like I said, I'll keep y'all updated about whether or not like Kazuna is going to be streamed. It's just some runs, like even if it's a smaller stream, like because again, like once we run out of like our stuff, like we just gotta sit there, I guess. And unfortunately, like it's sitting there for like 2 hours waiting for it to come back. So you know what I mean. So we'll see. But it is fun. Like it's definitely like it is fun being able to stream OPTC and like share this with y'all and like community. Like I said, it is my favorite game. I've been playing it since the beginning almost. So it's really exciting, like to get to do this with like the community and just do like. And even have like my own like little like bit, however large of a contribution to the community I can make to like help out, like makes me happy too. That's why like I was really excited to see the reception that like my team breakdown video got for Treasure Map. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm very, 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 very grateful to the community for that. We have like, yeah, we have stat buff. 1.5 stat buff. So we don't need to swap like Chopper out. We definitely do need to swap about, but we don't have Monet, we saw. Because it was definitely like close, but we're almost at our 10 million points now, so it's not going to be as big of a deal to have like less boosters or stuff like that. You know what I mean? because we'll have like secured all the treasure map like rewards for like the points and stuff like that. I'm not too worried about like our ranking by going to 2 super bonus maps. I'm not worried about the ranking like at all. Let's go ahead and activate Robin Koala's abilities, Sabo's, and then Chopper's. I was gonna say, damn, I went and skipped the animation. Yeah, I'm very excited for tonight. Not thinking about like if tonight's when the 15th anniversary or the 15.0 info drops. Not thinking about that. I'm excited for tonight for Scrim's new album, one half of the Suicide Boys. His solo album's 30 tracks. His new solo album's 30 tracks, and it's dropping tonight at midnight. I'm so freaking excited for it. I can't wait because his last solo album, Lonely Boy, is like one of, if not probably my favorite album. I say one of. It's like top 2, but it might be top 1. I don't know. I'd have to like really like think about like the 2 albums, but it's the precedent that like that set. Not that his first solo album wasn't good, like it was good too. It's just that Lonely Boy's just something else. It's outrageously good. It has me super excited for this album because like the way he's been hyping it up and stuff like that, he's been saying like he thinks this album's like even better than Lonely Boy. So I'm excited to see, because that's like definitely like a huge like claim for me for like how much I love the other album. Like to say this one's better, like I'm really excited to hear it. So it's gonna be fun, like getting to listen to that and stuff like that. All right, cool. So now we got we did beat it before it got to 100, which is funny. So we are only carrying the stamina. So we're at just under 9.3 million points. And then we got the navigation level 50. We got the Sea Cat here to go, and we know we have like 15 more clears to go to get to the super bonus map. Right, or am I tripping, chat? No. That's right. Yeah, 15. Because I remember doing the super bonus last night, and then when I stopped was the next bonus map, and I know it's 25 to go. So then there was 20, so now there's only 15. I was like, wait, I was trying to like crunch some numbers in my head, chat. Alright, that got us to 9.3 from the Sea Cat. We'll go this way, because with that, like, movement down, we might have a better chance of landing on that stamina refill. So we'll see. Like, it might give us like better odds of like landing on that. Alright, Bon Clay. If y'all are ever like picking a friend captain, by the way, like that you have on like a separate crew and then you guys like swipe back, if you ever accidentally hit OK like on that one, where like if I had done that, my team, if I let load in, it would have been Bon Clay and Bon Clay, like obviously like we just lose, like we can't beat it that way. I don't know if y'all know this, chat, but as soon as you hit like OK, while it's in that like load, like connecting, just if you close your game before it gets here, like before it actually loads into the quest, it will just put you like back where you were, because like the quest didn't start. So that way, like if you ever pick the wrong like captain, Like you can stop it that way, because obviously like once you get in here, if you like quit the quest like we do for PKA after we've gotten like all of our rewards and stuff like that, you count as a failure obviously, and then you lose like your navigation levels. But that way you don't lose like your nav levels and stuff. Okay, let's swap him these. Just trying to watch my cat, see what he's trying to do. No, he's going over to get like the window maybe. Okay, and I want to use that. Yeah, that's the order I want to tap in there, so that way, like, there we're chaining our damage into, like, Zoro. I don't know if he's going to, like, go get some water and stuff like that and see if he had any food left. Yeah, he's trying to see if he's got food, because I can hear him, like, moving his bowl in there around to see if any fell off. It's just funny, he was just up here just laying in the window. I guess he was dreaming about food or something like that. Easy damage there. Yeah, we would only need to swap Buggy in a little while, possibly before the Super Bonus map, just to get more damage on stage 2. Possibly, but like, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Like, we might not need to swap them though. Alright, we're 4 away, so if we roll a 5, we get the -1. Wow. See, that's why I wanted to go this way. You know, landing on the turn down, or I don't know how you would say it. Like, I guess just the -1, yeah, to our movement. 4 navigation level increase. Failed. It was only a 30% chance. I didn't have too high hopes on that one, chat. As I say, that got us to 9.5. So yeah, we're close to like finishing getting like our rewards. Alright, rocking scotch now. I think the birds be yelling at Austin now over there, because I see him looking at the birds, and I hear them like chirping and stuff like that where he's at. So yeah, I think he's over there. Like I think they're like yelling at him and stuff like that. Alright, let's do super switch here. I'm excited to see Fire Force tomorrow, chat. If y'all are enjoying this first part of final season like I am. First episode, it was very slow. Like, you know, not a lot happened in the first episode, but obviously like it set up like the captain getting like arrested and the White Clad kind of like taking over everything. But the last episode, episode 2, was interesting, getting to see them like team up with Joker, and now I'm really excited for the next episode to see them actually like breaking into the jail and stuff like that, and getting to see like Joker and like Shinra like working together. I think it's going to be like a really like exciting, like badass episode. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I didn't like that new white clad they introduced though. I think they were introduced. I don't remember seeing them before that. Gold character. I did not like her. She was. I just didn't like her design. There's way cooler looking like characters in the white clad than her. We'll go ahead to fighting Law here. We got Law, Caesar, and then Vergo. I don't know if I can say actually probably pretty confidently, I don't think beating Vergo here is going to get us to 10 million points. But that would be a cool like ending, like if it got us there. Well, we'll see, but I'm pretty confident that's not going to happen. Make sure I actually use these specials in the right order this time. Alright, so now I need to proc super class first, then the special, and then we'll have all of our buffs when we use Mihawk and Chopper. Not Chopper. Mihawk and Crocodile. We'll have all the buffs. I told y'all, chat. I told y'all I'm tired. That's why I just can't believe like how like beat I feel. Like I am exhausted, chat. And it's like, it's funny, it's like no matter how much water I drink, like my throat is not feeling better. It's just so like irritated and like scratchy. Like I feel like I don't sound good. Like I hope I'm sounding good on like the mic, but to me, like I feel like I sound like funny. So we'll see. Either way, like thankful for anybody who stopped by to like hang out during the chat while we're like doing some more treasure map runs. And obviously, like I wish you the best of luck on your own runs. Getting to 10 million or whatever your goal is. If you're trying to go for like high ranking, if you're trying to get like limit break materials, anything like that. So whatever your objective is this treasure map, I wish you the best of luck for it. Let's go ahead and trigger bond play here. And slasher, quick. And same thing, quick slasher. Gosh, you know, like stretch afterward. Well, I gotta do like physical therapy exercises anyway, so. That's like I said yesterday, like streaming earlier in the day is a lot harder for me than it is like streaming at night, because I've already like my back and my hip and everything has already adjusted like to the day, like because getting up in the morning it's tough, so it has like more time to like adjust and stuff like that. But also I would have already done like either my walking or my physical therapy exercises for the day, and like been able to like use a heating pad, like rest to take care of it, like everything. So that's also why like I was saying like we'll have to play it by ear for the Kazuna on if we were going to stream it, because it was more like we're definitely going to stream like every treasure map. It's too important to me. Like it's like I said, my favorite game mode, my favorite game. absolutely like will be streaming the treasure map. I always make my own treasure map teams, like, and we'll be posting the team breakdown videos, like. So I want to then like show off the teams I made, you know, because that like we're always going to stream treasure map no matter what. Like since this was the first one, like it's always going to be going on. We're always going to be streaming treasure map. That being said, dang chat, what was I trying to say? We had to play it by ear on like streaming like Kazuna and PKA. They're definitely not out of question. Like it's not out of question like that we would like stream PKA like the first day when we have like the 9 and we're just like doing that like grinding, even if it's at the low level grinding with just the best boosted units we can have, just so we can like chat and just, you know, enjoy it like together and like talk about what's going on in the game, stuff like that. And like the first day of Kazuna, you know, like from like the tickets I would have from like using my Kazuna potions like the night before, you know, different stuff like that. Figuring that stuff out. Hey buddy, you can like lay right there. It's not outside like we wouldn't just say like no, we're not going to stream those days like or those events. Like no, it's definitely like possible that we're going to be streaming those events. It's just that we'll just have to play it by ear because of like it is tougher for me to stream in the morning. Hey buddy, I'm almost done streaming. I'll like play with you and stuff as soon as I'm done. Just sit beside me for like 5 minutes, okay? Just sit right beside me for 5 minutes. I can't have you getting on my lap right now because of how my like hip and back are. You see, I got a cat wanting to play. He just can't like crawl on me right now because of like, if you're new to the channel, I have like rods in my back, in my lower back. So I have like chronic back pain, like hip pain, and I just can't have him like sitting on my hip like right now. But he's alright, he just loves this green blanket. That's why I always stream with it so that he can come up here and like lay down and enjoy it. He had a hair in his mouth, buddy. Here, you can get on my lap right now because we're going to be getting up in like a minute anyway, so you're not going to be on me long enough to start hurting. And that's a good spot you're laying on because you're laying a little bit off of me. He's a good boy. He's a very like needy cat. He definitely like, he doesn't want to ever be alone at all. He has to have a parent like in the same room with him at all times. Like he'll like when you're getting up like trying to like just, you know, like get started for the day or like you get stuff moved around, he'll follow you around like until he sees what room are you going to be staying in so that he can stay with you. He just has to have a parent around him just to make him like really like comfortable and stuff. So he's fine right now sitting where he is. He's not hurting me like too bad, and we're getting close to like wrapping up the stream anyway. So we got to 9.7 there. So not bad damage there. I mean, not bad like score there to get to the 9.7 already. And it's just been like a day, and really like not too far into this day of second day of like playing. So move +1. We'll just have to see. Got 2. Okay, we'll go over here for this treasure bird. Where is he? Hey buddy, I see you. I see you sitting here hanging out with me. Where is the stamina refill over here? Way over there behind Caesar. Okay, I remember now. I come this way so little, chat. Like, we'll go this way so we can try and get towards that stamina refill. Alright, let's take out Monet here. We'll take out Monet, probably Law. we'll see if we get to the stamina refill probably, and then we'll probably start wrapping it up then. I'm not gonna go as far as like clearing this map because, like I said, like he's gonna start hurting me after a little bit. But I think I can do those next 2 fights, and we can at least see together like, did I get to the stamina refill? Like, we'll check it out. Yeah, we'll leave the suspense there. Did I get to the stamina refill? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Stamina refilled. I still can't get over like them doing that. Is that like a myth, chat? Was that just a meme? Obviously, like I don't remember from when I was a kid like seeing it, but was that like a meme? Like next week on Dragon Ball Z, will they defeat Frieza? Or like will they defeat Frieza? Find out in the next episode. Frieza defeated. Was that like a real thing, or is that like just a meme, chat? You have to like let me know, like I don't know if that was just like a joke, because those titles would be like that a lot. I actually had that happen to me like here recently when I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal for the first time. Which, by the way, everybody that talks about Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is a freaking liar. They'll tell you that it's not good, and they're lying to you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is good. And I think the only reason why they don't think it's good is because, like, I think they don't think it's good because Yuma is the youngest protagonist by that point. I think that's why I don't think it's good, is because I don't think they're cutting him slack that he's, like, a kid. He's, like, the youngest one. I think he's like in his first year of middle school or something like that. I don't think like some of the fans are cutting him enough slack when they say like, oh, it's not good. It's like too kiddie. It's too like Yuma's like annoying or like whiny, stuff like that. Like I think like they're just not giving him credit and stuff like that. Like grow up. Like you just come on. Like how did you act your first year of like middle school? Like come on now. Like give my boy some slack. But yeah, there was like a recent episode I watched yesterday. It was like Vector was dueling Marin and the other Barian guy, I can't remember his name now, but Dumont. He was dueling Marin and Dumont, and like Dumont was already like lost all his life points. But like Marin did this thing to like, it would have gotten his life points to 0, and the episode ends with like Vector like still there, and she's like, how, like basically like, how are you still here? Because like thinking like she won, and the way the episode ends is it kind of like sets it up like, whoa, it looks like that attack went by Marin, like did she win? Or like, it looks like she won, but you hear him like laughing and like you kind of see him like through like some like smoke or like dust that was like kicked up or whatever, and then it kind of like turns into like a meme like that because she's like, huh? And the episode like goes to end, and then the next episode starts and it shows the title on Crunchyroll. It says like Vector victorious, and I'm like, well, I guess the attack didn't damn go through. Like, I mean, I can already use my context clues and figure that out, but it's just like, it's just funny they put that in the title. Like, he hadn't won the duel yet. The duel was still ongoing. Like, he just didn't lose all his life points. That didn't necessarily mean he was going to be victorious. So it's just funny that they like did it that way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and like beat Law here and get to the stamina refill, and then we'll see. You're a good boy out there. Oops, I almost did the special first. You do the super class. Go ahead, trigger it. And then Mihawk, Crocodile, and we are off to the races. Actually, we're running into Law on the field here. I don't even think I need to do Crocodile. Yeah, yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Hey, you're heavy, you're starting to hurt that. But I can see in his face he's very comfortable. He's fine though, chat. Well, I'm gonna get him like set up after I end the stream. Hey buddy. Hey bud. Nice, we did get the stamina refill. Great way to end the stream. With 200 stamina. Great way to end it. Don't get more comfy, because I'm about to get up, bud. That means you're gonna have to get up. What did you hear outside? Well, I sped this run up. Once we get over here to Vergo. Man, we're just shy of 10 million. You know what? Since we got that, since the pistol did KO those two enemies, we only have to fight Caesar and Vergo. We'll finish this map first, and then we'll like end the stream, because that's a perfect way to like end it. So we'll take Bond Clay here. That just works out like too good that way. Too good for a way to like end like the stream, I think, is what I'm trying to say. We'll go ahead, we'll proc Izu and Okiku. God, I keep saying Izu because I'm picking up like the U from Okiku also. It's Izo and Okiku. Alright, both on clays. This is a very, very, very good cat. Yeah, I got a question, Chad. I've never like tried this. I wonder if you use Bond Clay Special a second time, like you're able to like pick his type and classes again, right? So you could like, what I'm trying to say is like you could lose his super type, I'm assuming. I don't know like why you would ever do that, but it's just like interesting. Like I'm wondering like, do you pick his classes again? Like if you like use them a second time? It's interesting. I never like really like thought about that. He's a very good boy, I'll say. Alright, now let's just fight Vergo. And definitely like KO and Vergo here, we'll get to 9 million. I mean, 10 million points, not 9 million. Even with like the amount of like low boosters we're using here, like we're so close to like it. I think it was like 9.99 million points we were at, so we'll definitely get it after this one. You're hurting me, buddy. You're heavy. Alright, so there goes mini boss stage, so go ahead and swap Koala, Best Girl Robin special. man, I love Robin Koala. Like, this is such an underrated unit. Like, they're so good. The barrier removal is just clutch, dude. I swear, like, the barrier removal on that unit is just phenomenal, dude. So good. I feel like I get so much use out of them. Like, for the barrier removal alone, plus, the slot buff is, like, really good. And the color affinity is like awesome. Like they're just a really, really, really well made unit. I think they have hunger resistance too. Why'd you just kick me, Asta? Your foot was itching? Is that why you kicked me? And he just started just kicking my leg, chat. I was like, what the heck? He just don't know he's about to get up. Alright, more like Karsu. Nami Carrot. More like Karsu again. The Zoros. So we are good to go. Nice. Awesome. Good boy, Asta. Very, very, very good boy. He's a sweet little cat. And yep, there we go. 10 million. Awesome. Great way to end our stream. So we will go ahead and stop there for today's streaming. And we're not going to be streaming Treasure Map tomorrow or Saturday. This was the last day that I was going to be streaming the event. Even if I didn't get to 10 million today, like I was just going to stream it like Wednesday and Thursday. So like I said earlier, I wish you all the best of luck on your runs. I hope y'all have a lot of luck with your points. Good luck with your tickets and getting any like drops or anything like that you are like looking for. Afterwards, let's see, next week we're definitely going to be streaming, like I said, the first time we stream we're going to be starting Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, and then the second time we stream we're definitely going to be playing SAO, and we'll go from there. We'll see what the third stream will be. I'll keep y'all posted on whether or not I'm going to stream Kazuna. Obviously if we stream like Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon and then, you know, like on Monday or Tuesday, and Kazuna's Wednesday, if we haven't streamed yet, then Kazuna would be the next stream, like if we stream it Wednesday around like lunchtime. So we'll see. I'll just keep y'all posted, but the plan is, not counting like sliding in Kazuna if we do stream it, is the first stream is going to be Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, the second stream is going to be SAO, and then we'll go from there, like figuring them out. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, chat. Thank y'all so much for like stopping by and tuning in, and I will catch y'all next time. 聞こえねえな。